guys. Welcome to our first session. Um, I am your host or tutor, Eugene Mohati, and I'll be taking you through 844 math syllabus. It's from Form 1 to Form 4. So today we're going to be starting from the beginning, and the first topic is natural numbers. So the objectives of this topic are by the end of this session, you should know the meaning of the following terms, that is place value, total value. You should know the operations on whole numbers, the concept of even, odd, and prime numbers. Yeah. So in addition to that, uh, how to write numbers, especially large ones. So let us begin. So basically, these concepts have been introduced to you during your primary school studies as you undertook your KCPE exams. So basically, place value is the position of a digit in a number. So for example, in our sessions, I'll be using natural language. So basically, I'll be throwing in some sharing for the purposes of explaining and also putting complex points across. Unajua, most of us, like students, tunaelewanga na different methods. Machopa wanaelewa at first, hata wengine hata si lazima waingie class. Others tunatumianga videos to learn, wengine animation. But since schools don't incorporate vitu kama hizi, so the best thing I can offer you for now is explaining complex terms in natural language, Sheng. So natumia kinaitwa broken English. So as you begin, so place value, an example of a demonstration ya definition ya place value ni, for example, nataka kujua position of digits in the following number: 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 0. So this is a 7-digit number. So from right to left, the numbers increase in value in respect to the position. So the first number, you can have the lowest value as you move towards the left. So the first number ni from the right. Before you actually determine what a number is in words, first of all you count, and you group the digits into 3, and then determine the place value, then you put it in words. So I'll explain more tukifika kwa the third section. So the first position ni ones, meaning that the actual value of which sasa ina describe the total value of a number is, if the place value of a number is ones, the total value is 0 times 1 equal 0. So I hope umeelewa hiyo. The second position inaitwa tens, meaning the actual value of the number 9, which is in the tens place value, is 9 times 10, which is equals to 90. So if you read from 9 to the right, if you are to read this number, the two-digit number from 9 and 0, it is read as 90, meaning that its actual value is 90 plus 0. So moving on, 8 ni the hundreds place value. So by the time tunamaliza with this number, you'll have understood the concept of place and total value. So hundreds, 8 is in the hundreds place value, meaning that its actual total value is 8 times 100. So inakuwa 800. So ni 800 plus 90 plus 0. Next ni thousands. The total value is 7 times 1000. So moving on, tens of thousands, ingine itakuwa hundreds, and then nafika kwa millions. Past millions kuna tens of millions, hundreds of millions, yeah, and so on. So utapata the first one is ones, tens, hundreds, then thousands. After thousands kuna tens of thousands, hundreds, then millions, then tens of millions, hundreds of millions, and then so acha tumalize na hii number and then we discuss the other place values. So total value of the number 5 itakuwa 5 times 10,000, since ni tens of thousands, equal 50,000. Then in 3 times 100,000, 300,000, and then 2 times a million, okay, 2 million. So meaning that if you understand place value, it will be easier for you to write a number in words. So let's move on to the next section about how to write numbers, that is in words and also in digits. So you'll read from left to right sasa. Once you have determined the place value of the last digit to the left, that will assist you in writing the number in words. So the number in words is 2,300,000 and 57,890. So I hope that is understood. So from there, as I've already explained, sasa, when you're writing sasa a number from words to digits, once you have determined, as you have read it, you'll determine. So there's some tricks to it. So can we convert 577,250 kumaanisha if the last digit iko kwa the hundreds of thousand position, ni kumaanisha it has 6 digits. Kama ni a number in the millions, kuna 7 digits. So meaning that kama ni hundreds of thousands ni 6, ukifika hivi chini ni 5, tens of thousands iko na 5 numbers, then thousands iko na 4, hundreds iko na 3, tens iko na 2 digits, na ones iko na only 1. So That is a very simple trick ya kujua how to write digits. So na the correct the in the one punctuation rule about writing numbers, whereby after every three digits we put a comma, we place a comma, sorry. So kama for example this is 5,876,205. So for after, from right to left, count 1 2 3 1 2 3. So that is how you write numbers. Okay, that is in words and also in digits. So moving on, the next thing you're going to learn about is operations on whole numbers. Yeah, don't mind the handwriting. At this point, this is the best you'll ever see. So operations on whole numbers. So this includes addition, multiplication, subtraction, sorry, na division. In that order, the signs are, that is for addition, multiplication, subtraction, and division. Okay. So hii ni kitu mnajua. So from there, let us do a few examples. So basically this is just a recap ya primary school mathematics. So for example, 377 plus 4,295. 7 plus 5 is 12, carry 1. 16, 17, carry 1. 6, 4. That is basic addition. For multiplication, let us do 3 by 3 digits now, digit numbers. And kingia high school najua mnaambiwanga mtaambiwa calculator. So word of advice is msikuwe over dependent on using calculators when doing simple arithmetics kama hizi. Ni kumaanisha you're just setting yourself up for not actually understanding complex things. So kama unafanya vitu rahisi ukisaidiwa, like how do you think it's going to be when it comes to complex stuff? Kuna vitu zenye unaachia akili yako iji, at least challenge yourself so that you can be able to tackle bigger things. So for multiplication kuna, let's say 547 times 23. So for you to do sums kama hizi lazima ujue multiplication table at least often. So tukimaliza session I will tell you exactly what a basic mathematician should know often. Na every session ndakona naongeza the list. Sawa, then I'll update. So kazi yako itakuwa ku-update each and every time. Hizo ni tuseme weapons zenye unaweza tumia by the time you're going to sit down for your KCSE. So 3 times 7, 1, 2, 14, 16, 41, 14, 9, 10. Then you add. So 1, 8, 15, 2, 1. So to move on to simple subtraction. 3947 minus 289. So since 7 can't minus 9, tunajua concept of borrowing. 8, 1, 13, 1. 8, okay, sorry, then 5, then 6, then 3. Yeah, so then it's subtraction, then kuna division. So for division tutafanya simple yenye iko na concept of remainder and quotient. So for example 6, so for example 285 divided by 6. So 6 can divide 2, so to consider the first two digits. 6 times 4 is 24, 45. So 45, the nearest is 6 times 7, which is 42, kuja 3. So you can't do it anymore. So from there, so this 47 is what we call the quotient. Now 3 is what we call the remainder. So at times unaweza ambiwa multiply the remainder of the following sum to 10 and give the answer. So you have to know what ni nini wanamaanisha nini. Unaweza ambiwa is the quotient a prime number? Yes ama no. Unajua answers ni 1 mark kwa kila exam. So that's additional information. So that's it for operation on prime number. So from there, tutaenda kwa a few concepts, additional concepts, that is even numbers. So basically these are numbers divisible by 2. Then kuna odd numbers. Hizi ni numbers not divisible by 2. So basically every odd number when divided by 2 has a remainder of 1. Now, kama 3, divide 2 na 3, or divide 3 by 2, 1, remainder 1. So when you divide an odd number by 2, the remainder is always 1. So basically ni hivyo. So it's kama test for odd numbers. Kitu hiyo. Ukimeja sana na maths, mtakuwa nasikia that term a lot. Test for something, test for this. Yeah, prove your answer na vitu kama hizo. The other concept is prime numbers. So these are numbers divisible by 1 and itself. That brings us to the question: is 1 a prime number? And the answer is no. So 1 is not a prime number because, like, the only explanation I have is its definition. So it has to meet 2 conditions. It is divisible by itself and 1, but it is also 1. So that actually rules it out as a prime number. Funny enough. So the first prime number is 2. And 2 is the only even prime number. Hizi zile tunaitanga fun facts. Ama walimu wanasemanga nota bene. Yeah. That is the meaning of NB by that. I don't know kama ni Spanish. Yeah. So that's it for our first topic. So next we'll tackle a few problems concerning the next video. We'll tackle a few problems concerning natural numbers, operations, na previously set questions for exams. So a recap. So you should know how to write numbers in words and digits by the end of this lesson. Nafaa kujua kuhusu even, odd and prime numbers. Another thing, place and total value. And operations, normal operations. But operations zimekuwa drilled into us from time immemorial. Hii ni kitu yenye huwezi kosa kuwa unajua. Because kaa tuseme hujui kutembea na unataka kuingia kwa Olympics. So consider maths as the general Olympics. So additional things you should know zenye mambo yangu shule sasa. Acha niandike nakala ingine ndio msisahau. This is things women like to do, ama girls mnapendanga kufanya kitu inaitwa color coding. By the way inasaidianga kwa watu wanafanya programming, iko hapo whereby ukiandika code kuna different colors ndio ikuoneshe the difference between the things you're writing. Also helps you remember. It is a very good, no wonder sticky notes go in different colors. Just idea msee for time management purposes. So one thing you should know as a basic mathematician, tables from 1 to 13 offhead. Hizi ni things you should know offhead. Mind and writing. Mimi ni msanii pia, but I'm also here to help you in your mathematical journey. Tables from 1 to 13 offhead. Kitu ingine ni squares. Squares of numbers from 1 to 30 offhead. So kama hujui anza kukram sahi tafadhali. Because itakusaidia in the long run. Trust me. Watu wenye wako form 2 they know what I mean. Tukifika kwa hiyo topic ya indices mtaona. Next ni cubes. So kama unajua squares, utajua square roots. So the same numbers. Next ni cubes at least from 1 to 10. So hapa tunajua that namba ya kwanza kwa hii list tutajua ni 1 na ya mwisho ni 900. So kuna other 28 pieces hapa katikati zinafaa kuwa unajua by heart. Hapa ni only 8. So ya kwanza ni 1 na ingine ni 1000. Hivyo. So easy. Ndio unafaa kujua by heart. Up until now. Up until the next session. By the time unaona the next video tafadhali, make sure uko na msee anakusaidia, anakutrain. Nawaambia story of how I became a maths prodigy in another video. So, up until then, bye-bye.